In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NHL games happening on May 23, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Florida Panthers versus Tampa Bay Lightning. The Florida Panthers have their backs to the wall as they face the Lightning in Game 4 with the series 3-0 in favor of the Lightning. The Panthers won the President's Trophy with the best record in the NHL this season, but with 3 losses, are 1 loss away from being eliminated from the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Lightning, meanwhile, have won the first 3 games of the second-round series, and with a win in Game 4, will not only sweep the Panthers but advance to their 3rd consecutive Stanley Cup semifinal. The Tampa Bay Lightning are averaging 3.4 goals per game and are scoring on 25% of their power play opportunities. Ross Colton leads Tampa Bay with 5 goals, Nikita Kucherov has 11 assists, and Victor Hedman has 35 shots on goal. Defensively, the Tampa Bay Lightning are allowing 2.7 goals per game and are killing 86.8% of their opponents' power plays. Andrei Vasilevskiy has given up 25 goals on 319 shots faced. The Florida Panthers are averaging 2.56 goals per game and are scoring on 3.6% of their power play opportunities. Carter Verhaeghe leads Florida with 6 goals, Claude Giroux has 5 assists, and Alexander Barkov has 36 shots on goal. Defensively, the Florida Panthers are allowing 3.33 goals per game and are killing 68.6% of their opponents' power plays. Sergei Bobrovsky has given up 26 goals on 278 shots faced. The Panthers are 19-7 in their last 26 road games and 44-17 in their last 61 overall. The Lightning are 59-25 in their last 84 home games and 4-0 in their last 4 overall. The under is 11-5-4 in Panthers' last 20 overall. The over is 13-5 in Lightning last 18 overall. The Panthers are 8-21 in the last 29 meetings in Tampa Bay and 1-4 in the last 5 meetings. After the Lightning took Game 3 on Sunday afternoon, they are on the verge of eliminating the Eastern Conference favorites in devastating fashion. The Panthers were only slightly behind the Avalanche as the favorites to win the Stanley Cup all season, and now may be swept in the second round. It could be back-to-back years that they are knocked out by the defending champs, but they still have Monday night to keep their hopes alive. This is more than just a team that has to win or is due for a win. This is the first situation in any of the postseason series where there are back-to-back games. That should prove to be a great advantage for Florida. The Panthers earned the best record in the NHL and got this far due to their offensive firepower. The Lightning are out to prove that it is more important to have a complete roster of experienced skaters on both ends of the ice that have hoisted the cup before. They've also been doing it behind Andrei Vasilevskiy, who is widely regarded as the best goaltender over the past few years. The former Vezina Trophy winner has been stellar in slowing down a goal-scoring team that seemed unstoppable all season long. However, now that these teams are playing 2 nights in a row, the Panthers may get to avoid the incredible goalie. It should be Brian Elliott in net, especially with Tampa knowing they have such a comfortable lead in the series. They will not want to risk Vasilevskiy's health, and this is where the Panthers should pounce. Florida defeated the Lightning the last time they faced off without Vasilevskiy, and will need to do so in Game 4 to keep their season alive. So the Florida Panthers money line is our full game side pick. The Panthers during the season were regularly going over game totals by themselves. That hasn't been the case as much in the postseason, but that doesn't mean it will continue. They still went over in the 2 games prior to this series starting, and playing back-to-back games again comes into play. The last time these teams met without Vasilevskiy between the pipes, the Panthers won with a 9-3 final score. While they may not get near double digits again, they should perform far better than they have up to this point in the series. Even the most recent regular season matchup between these two ended with 12 total goals. The Lightning have already proven they have no issues scoring on Florida, and will likely be facing a backup themselves. Spencer Knight should get the call for the Panthers. If not, that means they will be facing a very fatigued Sergei Bobrovsky once again. Tampa knows they can be as liberal as they want with the 3-0 series lead they have. Florida is fighting for their postseason lives and should display the offensive firepower that got them here. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Colorado Avalanche vs. St. Louis Blues. The Colorado Avalanche faced the St. Louis Blues in Game 4 with the Avalanche boasting a 2-1 series lead. The Avalanche lost Game 2 but controlled Game 3 from the opening puck drop to take the series momentum. The Blues meanwhile lost Game 3 and more importantly lost their goaltender Jordan Binnington in the game and hope to rebound to even up the series and possibly retake the momentum of the second round in Game 4. The St. Louis Blues will try to make this a best-of-3 series after their loss to the Avalanche in Game 3. Ryan O'Reilly leads the Blues with 12 points, including a team-high 7 goals with 5 assists, while David Perrin is right behind with 11 points, including 7 goals of his own and 4 assists. Vladimir Tarasenko and Pavel Buchnevich each have 7 points, with Tarasenko logging 5 goals, while Buchnevich has 7 assists. Phil Hustle will be the goaltender for the rest of the second round after Jordan Binnington sustained an injury in Game 3, and Hustle is 1-3 with a .891 save percentage and a 3.38 goals against average this postseason. The Colorado Avalanche will try to take a 3-1 series lead going back home for Game 5 after taking a 2-1 series lead with a 5-2 win over St. Louis last time out. Cal Makar has a team-high 11 points with 3 goals and a team-high 9 assists, while Gabriel Landeskog has 10 points and Nathan MacKinnon has 0 points, with MacKinnon logging a team-high 5 goals and Landeskog split between 5 goals and 5 assists. Mikko Rantanen has 9 assists as well this postseason. Darcy Kuemper is 4-1 so far in the postseason, posting a .926 save percentage and a 1.99 goals against average, while Pavel Francouz is also 2-0 with a .902 save percentage and a 2.97 goals against average so far in the postseason. Colorado is 6-1 in their last 7 games against a team with a winning record and 15-3 in their last 18 Monday games, while the over is 17-8 in their last 25 playoff games as a favorite. St. Louis is 8-3 in their last 11 home games and 17-7 in their last 24 games overall, while the over is 23-8-2 in their last 33 games as a home underdog. We think the home team Blues, who have lost control of this series with a home loss, will need to apply pressure on Colorado if they want to stay alive in this series. Otherwise, it will be short-lived for the Blues. The Avalanche were dominant in Game 3 and looked to build off a strong win to take a commanding series lead. The problem is that the Blues look to bounce back after an embarrassing loss on their home ice and control Game 4 in all 3 zones. The Blues should pile on the goals with David Perrin, Ryan O'Reilly, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the rush and creating open shots with great puck movement in the offensive zone. The Blues also look to rebound from allowing 5 goals in Game 3 and limit the Avalanche offense with Colton Parayko, Nick Leddy, and the rest of the defensive unit stepping up at the blue line and cutting off angles to the net on the rush while limiting the Avalanche from finding open shots on the net, allowing goaltender Phil Hustle to step up and make plenty of big saves. We believe that the Blues will give their best effort this Monday and bring a victory to the home crowd. The Blues should win Game 4 to even up the series and provide great odds in the process as home underdogs. The recent game was high-scoring one, and it's easy to think that both offenses will control Game 4 as well. However, this is a high total and both defenses have controlled this series thus far and look to step up in the upcoming game. The Avalanche look to build off a game where they only allowed 2 goals and limit the Blues offense with Cal Makar, Devin Toews, and the rest of the unit controlling the puck in the defensive zone and limiting the Blues from finding open shots on the net. The Blues, who only allowed 4 goals in the first 2 games of the series, should eliminate the Avalanche offense with Colton Parayko, Nick Leddy, Justin Falk, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the neutral zone and defensive zone while goaltender Phil Hustle blanks the Avalanche shots on the net. I expect this to be a high-tension game with St. Louis not wanting to go back to Colorado down 3-1 in the series, while the Avalanche won't want to let St. Louis back into the series and all of a sudden make this a best-of-3 series. All in all, I expect this to be a 3-2 game whichever way you have it going, as Game 3 would have been had it not been for a couple of late markers. This will be a low-scoring game with both defenses stepping up. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.